The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Team Borham at EXP Realty.
Welcome back to Daytime. When a person dies, their possessions must be passed down and their will must be reviewed. It's a legal process known as probate, and here to explain how it works for real estate properties is Jeff Borham with Team Borham at EXP Realty. Welcome back, Jeff.
Thanks for having me, Maggie.
I know that you're an expert in selling homes. We've had you on before to talk about that.
Yes, ma'am.
But let's talk about your probate work that you do.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I've been working with estate planning and probate attorneys since 2013, and it's obviously a sensitive matter that takes a special expertise in order to help the families and work with the attorneys directly in order to sell the properties. You see, most real estate agents don't know much about probate. You know, I'm fortunate enough to be educated by many estate planning attorneys. I go to probate updates every single year with different bar associations to be educated on the matter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So you are involved with local bar associations?
Yes, ma'am. So I am a sponsor of 3 different bar associations, and you know what they do is they educate their own members on the updates and legal matters that are happening on a yearly basis here in Florida, and I get invited to that. So because of that, I definitely have an additional level of education when it comes to matters such as probate and dealing with the real estate involved in that matter.
So you definitely recommend that an attorney have a real estate team involved in probate matters?
Oh, 100%. And if you were speaking to an attorney, they could tell you horror stories about working with different real estate agents that didn't know anything. And you see, I know, enough to be dangerous, if you will, enough to understand what's going on and report back to the attorney and work with them. I know what an order determining homestead is. I know what articles of administration are. I know when if the senior is still living. I know what a power of attorney is. I know what a PR of an estate is. And these are things that an attorney wants to work with a real estate professional that knows these things so it can be a smooth transition.
It could be a sensitive process, though, the probate one. So how do you make it easier during a challenging time for the client?
Yeah, I think for us, it's really just being prepared for anything and everything. It's having the Rolodex of professionals that are needed, whether it's fixing up the house, having those connections for them, or having the connections to help them when it comes to the legal matter or, frankly, the grieving matter. And because of that, we've built a Rolodex that can help the beneficiaries or the PR in any of those circumstances.
Are there any recent transactions that stand out to you?
Oh, we just sold one where, there was infighting between the siblings that inherited the mother's house, and, having the ability to bring the family back together in order to go through the belongings and sell the property. That's why I do it, because honestly, it's a difficult transaction. It's a difficult thing dealing with all the emotions and the things going on when somebody passes away. And I just have an innate ability to bring the family together and get the job done, and at least take one thing off their shoulders so they have a little bit less stress during this difficult time.
That's got to be pretty gratifying for you, huh?
It really is. And it's one of those things, it's like sometimes I feel like I'm a glutton for punishment doing all the difficult sales, and yet somebody's got to do it, and we're really good at it.
Awesome. Jeff Borham, thanks for being here and telling us about it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. And if you'd like more information, you can visit Team Borham. The website is teamborham.com to learn more about probate or anything else, or call them at 866-308-7109. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Team Borham at EXP Realty.